Welcome to Module 1 of the Abuse Prevention Plan online training for Trinity Church. In this module, we'll cover the purpose of the prevention plan, how to become an approved worker, and the basic supervision requirements. So, what is the objective of the Abuse Prevention Plan? To provide a safe and secure environment for minors, that's everyone from newborns through age 17, that are entrusted to the church. The protection of the church's workers from false allegations is also part of the objective of the Abuse Prevention Plan. And lastly, to protect the church as a whole. So why do we do what we do? So that a minor would be spared abuse and that workers would be cleared of any false allegations. Now, what is abuse? Abuse is defined as a non-accidental physical or mental injury or mistreatment caused by the acts or omissions of a guardian or caregiver. This may include physical, emotional, verbal, and sexual abuse. So to whom does the prevention plan apply and how do we get approved? Applies to every person who is to be involved in any form of ministry that is serving minors, those under the age of 18. In all cases, the applicant should have been affiliated with the church for a period of at least 6 months. And remember that affiliation is broader than just attending Sunday morning services. Now, before a person can serve, there are a few things that you need to do, and we'll always make sure to help you walk through the steps. So you must review the policies and procedures and sign a declaration form showing that you have. Apply for a vulnerable sector check from the police. The church will cover that expense. Complete the formal application and submit it to the church office. Submit the vulnerable sector check to the office once you get it back. You must provide photographic identification that we will take a copy of and keep in your file in the church office. You must complete an interview with the screening team, and the screening team will contact the references that you indicated on your application. And then you must complete a quiz confirming your understanding of the prevention plan and attend training within 6 months. Once you have become an approved worker, there are few ongoing expectations to maintain the approved status. You must have continued affiliation with the church. You must complete abuse prevention plan refresher training annually. And at the expense of the church, approved workers will submit a new vulnerable sector check to the church office every 5 years. So let's go over the supervision requirements. The first and most important thing to always remember is the 2 approved workers rule. And that means that a minimum of 2 unrelated workers will be present for all programs or events serving minors. Related is defined as any of the following: spouse, parent, child, grandparent, grandchild, sibling, or spouse. A couple of special things to note specific to events and programs that serve minors in high school, that's those aged 14 to 17. Workers ages 18 to 20 do not apply to the 2 approved worker rule for those programs and events. And for any co-ed programs and events, there must be at least 1 male and 1 female worker. Now, continuing with more supervision requirements, all classroom or confined meeting rooms should contain windows in each door. Alternatively, the door should be left open to ensure visibility. Supervision shall be maintained before and after an event until all minors are in the custody of their parents, legal guardians, or designate. This is to protect against abuse of younger minors by older minors. Workers will always maintain adequate supervision for all minors participating in the program or event, as well as those minors volunteering. Here are the ratios that we must maintain for all programs and events based on the target age of the participants of the program or event. So for under age 2, the ratio is 1:3. For age 2 through SK, senior kindergarten, the ratio is 1:5. From senior kindergarten through to grade 8, it is 1:7. And for grade 9 to age 17, it is 1:10. And remember that the workers for those events that include target age in high school, ages 14 to 17, the workers must be at least 21 years of age. And the ratio that applies is always based on the lowest age amongst the target age for the program. So if it's a mixed event that goes from JK to grade 8, the 1:5 ratio would be used as an example. Now, hall monitors. A hall monitor is always an approved worker that is assigned to maintain roving oversight during a program or event. The use of a hall monitor is required if the program or event includes dividing minors into separate classroom settings. The use of a hall monitor assists when minors need to go to the bathroom, when there is temporarily only one approved worker in a classroom, or the workers in the class are related. Thank you for completing the first module of our online abuse prevention plan training. God bless.